One of the things I think even now, we're looking at a lot of things that may be changing with our supply chains, being able to go to China or to go to other locations. China is one of our biggest buyers of soybeans, as you well know. And if China is no longer there, we have to look for alternative ways in which we can move the pile of soybeans. And so what we're trying to do is we're trying to find innovative ways in which we can utilize soybeans that can be beneficial to all of us. And so by partnering up with different labs and institutions, hopefully universities, organizations, we can hopefully find new uses for soybeans that people all over, no matter if they're farmers or not, of course, can use, whether it's for a lubricant, whether it's for a food source, whatever it may be. We're just looking for ways to move the soybean pile for our 43,000 soybean farmers in Illinois.
Now, there's a lot of soybeans out here, and of course, but there's a lot of companies that are at this event
Yes.
that really may have not only some ideas, but other companies willing to finance them.
So our goal right here too is to find innovators that are looking for a way to invest some money in some creative ways that will hopefully provide a windfall for them, but also provide a way that will move our soybean pile. A lot of people that are investing their money may not realize the opportunities that are available through soybeans. And so soybeans are such a unique opportunity, and we hope that this will be an avenue in which we can partner with them, create a need for them to invest their money in these areas, and then provide also that source for us to move more soybeans.
You use the interesting term of partner. How is the financial aspect with the checkoff working, and how does that come back to really come back in a circle to help the whole process move forward and get bigger?
Sure. So we're looking at creative ways that we can do things maybe even a little bit differently than we have in the past, rather than just fun projects in which we send money to an organization that tells us they're going to do these different things with our checkoff dollars. And we may never really see a whole lot of a return back on that, even though we're hoping that they're being productive in that area that they made those proposals to us. This is a way in which we can partner with some entrepreneurs, partners with arable labs, and if we find something that can go to market, we can get a percentage that maybe will come back then to our organization that will then, because we're a nonprofit too, but it can then turn into some more money we can funnel to find more uses for soybeans. So it really relieves some of that stress for the farmers providing all their money all the time, and we might can get alternative revenues that come into us to be able to utilize.
This is a whole new concept for a lot of folks. They're thinking, what did he say again?
Yes, and so we had to start a different entity in order to do that. So it allows us to be able to bring that money in and then to utilize it in a way that we can take some of the burden off of the farmers' checkoff dollars in certain areas.
Okay. All right.
Creative thinking. I mean, right now, with the tariffs that are going on, the things that are happening throughout our world, there's a lot of uncertainties in so many different areas. What we want to do is provide some stability for our farmers to know that no matter what happens, we're trying to find alternative routes, alternative ways that we can move your soybeans if anything ever dries up. So we're just trying to keep all our options open, in fact, hopefully create additional options for us to move those soybeans.
Now, this is not really a ready-to-eat meal. It's going to take a little bit of cooking time.
It will take some time, and so there will be some patience, and we just ask for the patience on this. But if we think about it in this way, the checkoff dollars are always going to fund certain projects. And a lot of times when we look at this and we analyze them at the end of the year, how did this project do? And sometimes we're like, man, that was a flop. Well, these are some projects we believe are going to be very beneficial, and at some point in time, it's going to hit a home run. We don't know what it's going to be, but we would not have people investing their private money into these entities if they did not have the same hope that it was going to be something beneficial in the long run. So it's a new entity or new idea, new concept, so hopefully it's something that we can bring something home to our farmers for.
Well, we've also got some mix and match here, as you've just said. It's not only some checkoff dollars going out, but you're partnering with some investment capital.
Yes.
That people only think that it's really big money, but you're getting the benefit of that from some people that are really smart in what they're going to invest in.
Absolutely. So here's the neat thing too is we're farmers, but we're looking for people that are entrepreneurs in other areas that they can help us provide information we may need, as well as partnering together, so we can diversify, hopefully, our ability to grab something out there that we may not even be thinking about at this point in time. So some of the smartest minds are in this room here today with us, and we hope to even bring more people to the table to sit down with us and partner with us.
What is the next step in this whole process? You've got some good things going on here. Where do we go from here?
So we have a couple things actually in the pipeline right now, and we'll probably get a good feel probably within the next 2 years, maybe even 1 year, of one of these things potentially hitting the market to help us see if it could be have an impact and bring some return to us. So one of them actually is pretty close, but there's some other things out there that we just probably couldn't put a timeline on it to say, hey, we're that close. But this is only the second year really we've dove into this area. Right. And for being this fresh into it, it has really taken off. And we're hopeful that we can just have something that comes back to us as a great return of our investment, of our checkoff dollars.
What have I not asked about that you think is important to this whole conversation?
I think we've hit on quite a bit. I just want to say, the Illinois Soybean Association is always trying to maximize the return of our investment, of the dollars that were brought into us from the hardworking farmers. And so part of that return of the investment is to be able to find the brightest, smartest minds out there that we can partner with, that we can create a new market, hopefully, for our soybeans to move to. And not only with things like this, we're doing so many other things in so many different areas, so don't think that we have forgotten you farmers, because we are right there with you, and we want to continue to move our soybean pile.